And, of course, for you, my darling, a beautiful bunch of gladdies from my garden, and something rather exciting. You two, perhaps looking at your home, it's nice, but you probably don't feel like going back there again. So here is a weekend for two in Paris.
Oh, thank you.
The flight, the hotel, and spending money with the compliments of Edna's Neighbourhood Wine. And thank you for having me at your place. Possums, if you know someone whose home I'd really love and they'd love me to love their home publicly, then slip a line to Dame Edna Everidge, P.O. Box 50, London Television Centre, London, SE19LT.
ITV tonight, live and exclusive World Championship Boxing. Nigel Benn takes on Italy's Mauro Galvano in a WBC super middleweight title clash. Here's a real chance for Nigel Benn to become a world champion again. He lost his WBO world title to Chris Eubank 2 years ago. But Galvano, the current champion, will be no pushover. Don't miss Nigel Benn versus Mauro Galvano, live from Italy, tonight at 10:20, only on ITV. Next.
30 years of James Bond.
Observe this.
She's observing me. No way, man. She's observing me. She's observing me. It's me.
Yo, observe out.
The new Observer magazine this Sunday. You've never observed anything like it.
Every day, thousands of sailors receive a cheque from Legal & General. A ray of sunshine from the big company with the umbrella.
Yeah, serious fondulies, Charlie. The property boom is about to
When
start.
Vodafone first introduced mobile communications, handsets were a handful.
Hey, John, how much you banging them jags out for?
But as Vodafone technology progressed, the size of phones came down.
No, I'm on the old mobile.
Here, John, your mother again.
And so did the costs.
I'm stuck on something called the M25.
Over the years, Vodafone have designed services
You have 95 messages.
to meet the changing needs of their customers.
Delete headline, all change at number 10. Substitute...
With tariffs geared to the business market.
No change.
But now there's a new tariff called Vodafone Low Call. A service for people who only make a low number of calls, with low-price connection, low-price line rental, and affordable phone purchase. Call charges are higher, but then you'll only be using the service when you really need to. New Vodafone Low Call. When you can't phone, phone.
Oh, when you can't marry up what you want, when you want it. With 5 sections, the Thomson Directory is bound to know.
Well, the trouble is, when you've got kids, and they get fashion conscious, don't they?
Oh, they are.
And they says, can I have my jeans, or can I have this, that, and the other? And they don't want it tomorrow, they want it now. Yeah, so put it in the electric tumble dryer.
And you've got to plug it in, haven't you, and switch it on.
Well, it's nothing easier, is it?
No.
Bob's your uncle. It's done. Lovely. No moaning, anything to keep him quiet.
Oh, I know.
For all your creature comforts, TumbledryElectric.
The cups? Bowling. 10-pin bowling. Or skittles, as my assistant likes to call it. It started when I first joined and sort of grew from there. Well, I'm what's called a pensions advisor. You see, people are a bit wary of pensions. So I sit them down, find out what they actually want, and more importantly, when they want it. Then I choose the policy I think fits the bill. Well, that's it. What's right for one person, say, might not be right for someone else. A bit like sport, really. I mean, can you imagine me on a squash court?
This Wednesday, Dannielle steals Kaleidoscope, the story of three sisters separated in childhood.
I want you to find them for me.
I just want you to be aware that there are real consequences when you disrupt people's lives.
I've told you I'm not the woman you're looking for. So just leave me alone.
You hired me to find three women, not to barter with their emotions. Try to convince her to change her mind.
Why don't you ask him what he did? And tell him to go to hell.
Kaleidoscope, starring Jacqueline Smith, this Wednesday at 9.
You are looking at an industrial laser, which emits an extraordinary light, not to be found in nature. It can project a spot on the moon, or at closer range, cut through solid metal. I will show you.
When it was explained to me, of course, there was some reservations about lying there and how effective this laser really was, but he assured me that it was the actual beam of light was in effect nothing serious, but it's a kind of vulnerable position, like some gynecological exploration or something that one isn't too enamored of.
The heat of the flame actually was the heat of an acetylene torch. That's what it was. Very, very hot.
And there was a little mark underneath where it said stop, you know, and Sean was lying like that, and he could see the flame coming from underneath, and he was saying, I hope that he... Can you see clearly, Johnny, that... and he was looking not too happy at that moment.